Across the multiverse, many people know of the event known as World War Hulk. Today we'll be discussing a particular one of these events. One that I personally, in my time traveling the multiverse, have found the most interesting. You see, in this world, the new Avengers, who, as you know in the common events, arrive first after Hulk destroys Stark Industries, includes Thor, The Thing, Hawkeye, Ant-Man and Wolverine. You see, the Hulk absorbed a new kind of radiation in Sakaar on this world. This is the whole basis for how this is different to most events. And this radiation allows him to create a glowing aura around his fist during the battle. And during the battle with the new Avengers, he punches the Thing, flying into Thor, fusing them with this new type of radiation. Each of their minds keeps trying to take control, swapping between each other. Thor starts and keeps attacking Hulk, but then Ben Grimm takes control, and as Mjolnir does not deem him worthy, it leaves his hands and is sent crashing to the ground. Partway through the fight, they learn how to swap control at will, and become a turning point in the battle. Although their fusion, leaving them unable to fight Hulk properly for a large time, meant that Hulk was able to get an upper hand, and it meant that more things would differ from the main events. While the fused Thing and Thor, now calling themselves Thunder Thing, were able to be a turning point later in the battle. After they were initially fused, Hulk gets the upper hand because of it, and manages to throw Hawkeye across the street, badly breaking one of his legs. Luckily, the Fantastic Four arrive at that time to fight Hulk, while Ant-Man runs over to help Hawkeye. Hulk throws a rock at them both, and it glows bright green with radiation. Neither one notices, but Invisible Woman does, and runs over to block it with a force field. It works, but the rock keeps pushing against it. Ant-Man throws a growth disc onto the force field to try and enlarge it or strengthen it to stop the rock from breaking through. But it seems the radiation allows the rock to absorb the power, and it breaks through the force field. When they fuse, Ant-Man takes control and moves Hawkeye away. But when they turn back, Hulk was gone, and this fusion, now calling themselves the Invisible Ant, has lots of practice to do with their powers, as they would later discover is also the case with Thunder Thing. When Ant-Man takes control, he is able to use the growth powers. This does not work when Invisible Woman takes control. The same way when Ant-Man's in control, he cannot use her invisibility or force field creation. Now, in the main course of events that are happening during most of these, the ones I find significantly less interesting, Doctor Strange appears and uses the power of one of his old rivals to fight off Hulk. And this is one of the main events during the battle. However, in this world, Doctor Strange was actually in Stark Towers, or Stark Industries Towers as it's called in this world, as it was destroyed, meaning he was not able to help in the battles to come. You see, while the Invisible Ant had been helping Hawkeye, Hulk had managed to trap the Human Torch and Wolverine under a truck, helping him escape. Over the next 2 days, Hulk continued destroying New York, but escaping before the heroes could catch him. This did give time for more heroes to help though. Spider-Man, Storm, Captain America and Iceman all arrived to help. After 2 days, the team finally caught up to Hulk and continued to battle with him. Hulk realises he has to take out Captain America first, as Captain America's shield is one of the only things strong enough to withstand both the radiation and strength of Hulk's punches. Hulk punches the shield, and Captain America thinks he won't again, as Wolverine was carving a gash across Hulk's full arm, almost tearing it off at first. But he doesn't, and Wolverine and Captain America crash to the ground, fused. You see, they eventually find out they have more abilities. though for the time they were not able to use them at their full potential. While they had extendable claws like Wolverine, and Wolverine was obviously able to use Captain America's shield, though obviously with not the same training Cap had, the shield now had spikes similar to Wolverine's claws that could extend to help carve up enemies. After this, during the same battle, Spider-Man is punched by Hulk and is sent flying above all the destroyed buildings around him. His enhanced suit, built by Iron Man, who was killed when Hulk destroyed Stark Towers, tells him that if he doesn't fuse soon, he'd die, another effect of radiation they hadn't yet known about. So Spider-Man swings to Hawkeye, who was shooting at Hulk from a nearby roof to be safe because of his injury. So they would fuse. Hawkeye understands what Spider-Man is doing, so it doesn't take long after they fuse for them to take control and learn how to use their new form efficiently. They continue to shoot from afar, although they do go into the fight a few times. However, his 6th arrow crashes into Hulk's chest plate, destroying the microchips implanted in all the heroes, killing them all almost instantly. But the fusion heroes survive and are able to finally take out the Hulk. And although almost all the heroes of Earth were dead, leaving villains to run amok, 4 new heroes, 4 new protectors of Earth would arrive, calling themselves the Fusion 4. And they would make the path of this new world especially interesting to watch.